This week we turn to phonological processes. And previously I've told you it's really important that you memorize the place, manner, and voice of all consonants for American English. This week you'll see why. In order to understand what phonological process is happening, I want to just sort of walk you through the logic that you're going to go through to figure something out. So, for example, let's say you have a speech sample and the child is going to say the word sip. And the child pronounces that word and they say tip. So the first thing you have to do is just compare to transcribe what you were expecting, sip, and what you heard, tip. Then the next step is to figure out what went wrong. What was the deviation? And so we see that s, instead of s, we got t. So the next question is, why did the child do this? What process is at play? So the way to do this is you begin by comparing the place, manner, and voice of the intended target with the place, manner, and voice of what you got. So s is a voiceless alveolar fricative. T is a voiceless alveolar stop. Ah, so a fricative turned into a stop. But notice that the other two aspects of the phonemes are maintained. That's important. The only thing that changed was the manner. When a fricative changes to a stop, that process is called stopping. And so that's how we describe that error. All right? If you do not yet know the place, manner, and voice for all of the consonants of American English, this is going to be tough. It's one, you're going to have to look up the answers a lot, which is going to take you a lot of time. And the other big problem is that you want to be accurate. You want to be able to do this sort of with some assurance that you're identifying the correct place, manner, and voice that you can compare and identify the correct process. So make sure you know those by heart. Begin practicing the processes, learning them. It can help to imitate them and see what it feels like. Try to get some facility with each process. Hope that helps.